All right, so let's talk about solving equations by factoring again. So after factoring, you can apply the zero product property to an equation that is written as the product of factors set equal to 0. So in the equation x squared minus 9/16, which is a value of x when y is 0. So you replace y with 0 and then solve the equation. So here's our original equation, x squared minus 9/16. Set that equal to 0. Now don't let the 9/16 scare you. There's a hint that it's x squared minus something, that it's going to be a difference of squares. So can you write 9/16 as something squared? Yeah, it's 3/4 squared. So then that factors into x plus 3/4 times x minus 3/4. Since it's set equal to 0, I can set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. And I get x equals negative 3/4 and x equals 3/4. Okay, so here's one for you to try. Which are the solutions of 18x cubed minus 50, or equals 50x rather? Okay, go ahead and pause the video. All right, we're back. So you have your original equation. Now, to solve this, you have to set it equal to 0. Now, with both of those, you could factor out a 2 and an x. So that becomes 9x squared minus 25 equals 0. Notice the 9x squared minus 25 is difference of squares. So 9x squared is the same as 3x quantity squared, so it's 3x. Plus, and 25 is 5 squared. So it's 3x plus 5 and 3x minus 5 equals 0. Be careful, I have 3 factors here, so I set each one equal to 0. 2x equals 0, and that would mean that x equals 0. That's one answer. 3x plus 5 equals 0, so you subtract 5, divide by 3, and you have x equals negative 5/3. That'd be your other second answer. And then you have 3x minus 5 equals 0. So here you add 5, divide by 3, and you have x equals 5/3. Okay? All right. Well, I know that was a short one, but that's it for this section. We talked about solving equations using factoring. Particularly, we talked about factoring using difference of squares and how sometimes you may need to apply several different factoring techniques in order to completely factor an expression or to completely solve an equation. Remember, with that zero product property, the whole equation has to be set equal to 0 in order for you to be able to use the zero product property. It doesn't work with it set equal to any other number. All right, let me know if you have any questions and continue on to your assignment. Take care.